you is that you're not just any metaverse. You're a business metaverse, but you also are a metaverse with real world applications. And I actually want to drill into those because from what I've gathered, you're actually making the world a better place. And I want to learn more about that.
We have, we're working on different parts of the Web3, as you mentioned. Obviously, you've just seen the metaverse part. We are doing the NFT deployment. So we're minting 10,500 of these venues. Usually today, showing is, okay, if you're an NFT artist, this is a tool that you can use immediately to deploy your NFTs. Then you have the auditorium here, where you can do the actual live event.
What just happened? What just happened? Did we
just teleported to the auditorium. Exactly.
Interesting.
Changing the world, one blockchain at a time, with George Levy. Brought to you by Blockchain Institute of Technology.
Hey, blockchain visionaries, it's George Levy. Welcome to Changing the World, one blockchain at a time, where we feature the leading minds and personalities in the world of blockchain, Bitcoin, and cryptocurrency. Today, our guest is Rafael Bonnelly, CEO of Evveland, the business metaverse with real-world applications. Rafael is an entrepreneur dedicated to internet, technology, and advertising businesses, publisher, and director of publications with more than 30 years of international experience in the development of technology, marketing, and communication products. He is the author of the book, The Social Footprint, How Users Took Control of the Internet, and co-author of the book, Market Research, Development with Innovation. Rafael, welcome to Changing the World, one blockchain at a time. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you, George. Thank you for having me, and congratulations on what you're doing at BIT. I think it's a great job of teaching people about the blockchain, Web3, and this whole revolution that is happening in front of our eyes.
Thank you very much, Rafael. And I'm very excited about our conversation today because you are in the metaverse. And what's fascinating about this topic and why I'm actually really interested about having this conversation with you is that you're not just any metaverse. You're a business metaverse, but you also are a metaverse with real world applications. And I actually want to drill into those because from what I've gathered, you're actually making the world a better place. And I want to learn more about that.
That's what we're trying to do, definitely. First of all, as you said, we're focused on the business part of this industry and trying to help companies take their businesses up on the metaverse. We're doing that through a virtual platform, virtual venue that we've created, of which we are deploying 10,500 units, which all are NFTs, and which have immediate applications for multiple things, whether it's to run an event or to show your NFT collection. And actually, we just had a recent client come in, and they have a franchise, and they want to hold, bring their franchisees over, give them spaces in the venue, and actually run their franchise business out of the metaverse. So on that part, enabling businesses to join the metaverse and to deploy their assets on 3D and virtual platforms. And then on the other side is really using our assets and using our community to help the environment and to create reforestation projects around the world that are participated by the community, and thus giving back to our planet a little bit of what it has given to us.
That's a beautiful vision, Rafael. Question, I'm actually really excited about this because BIT has been working with Evveland, and you're going to be sharing some of the things that you're doing. I'm actually really excited. Could you share some of it visually for the audience?
Yes,
what are you doing?
Right away. Let me just find here it is. So here we are. This is our virtual venue, our smart venue, we call it. And this is the Miami skin of the venue. In other words, we've dressed it up as the South Beach scene.
Well, that's where BIT is located. So yeah,
there you go. So that's why you're here. That's why you're spearheading our Miami venue. And so basically, the navigation is very easy, and the main reason why we've done it this way is because business people, they want to save time. They don't want to spend time learning platform, and so this is as easy as signing up and going in, and you're already inside a venue that will allow you to deploy multiple assets, graphic assets, video assets. As you can see, NFTs, and we'll show you what, in this case, BIT is doing. Let's go. Let's first wow everybody with our NFT galleries, right? So here we have like an art gallery, and this
Wow.
from
Are these all NFTs? All that we're seeing are
well,
actually
they
NFTs?
will be, not yet, they will be converted into NFTs. Yes, we are in the process of minting this NFT collection from artist Herman Perez, who you see there, and it's a very interesting way and unique way of presenting an
Sure.
NFT gallery.
It's a gallery.
And exactly, it is an actual gallery, and the way that the actual minting event will be done is by bringing the artist, having him present here during the event. And basically, once somebody buys one of these NFTs, they will disappear from the screen. So it's going to be like
right before your eyes. It's like it's here now, and it's no longer there because someone took it.
Exactly.
I like it.
And so this is the first. There's another NFT gallery here now with pictures. This is another artist. This is Roger Sayas. He actually is the singer with Juan Luis Guerra. And it's more or less the same. So all we're showing you is, okay, if you're an NFT artist, this is a tool that you can use immediately to deploy your NFTs. Then you have the auditorium here, where you can do the actual live event. Or
what just happened? What just happened? Did we
just teleported to the auditorium. Exactly.
Interesting.
And
That's
here
actually
you have
really
all
efficient.
these banners, which we now have placed with our logo, but which you can change, and you can have you store your video galleries here and do live video or on demand video.
So you could do a live event. So for example, just because I'm trying to we do a lot of live events, and we were doing a live training. All those banners could be BIT banners, and this could be just a BIT environment.
Banners, and the video can be streamed live from multiple platforms.
Is that? Can you see it through this? Can you see it on a mobile device? Are these actually?
Of course, that is actually the main reason why you see that it's currently a 2D platform instead of a 3D, and it's the mobile first focus of what we've done.
The world is
because
this.
Focused on business. We understand that business people, they're on the mobile. They're not, and now with the remote work, even more. And if you think about hybrid events, you could be at a physical event, visiting one booth and visiting another one on your mobile phone. And that's part of what we are offering today, even though we are working on more sophisticated 3D based on Unity and Unreal engines, so that users can choose whatever experience they want to live. If they're on their desktop and they have a powerful desktop, that they can actually enjoy a 3D virtual experience. But now let me show you what your booth looks like and what your pavilion looks like. So you were asking about the banners. So here, if we go around, we can see that your banners are deployed all across this pavilion.
All around,
so
fully branded.
It serves multiple purposes. It serves an advertising purpose, so you can deploy your message and you can actually, have large format advertising on the venue. Also, you can obviously have, like you do here, a large booth where you have your corporate message, the BIT corporate image message, what you represent. And when you go in, you can actually have more information here on the left. We could have had here, which we haven't, and we should do, which is a product tab where you hit it and you can put your complete list of courses and links to all of those courses on that tab. And we'll talk to the team to help you deploy that ASAP. Now, as you can see here, you can see a video. You could actually put it full screen or at that, and then you can go to other booths when you go around. Here it's, I believe,
it's just like a real physical. It's like a real physical venue. You have different booths. Like this is a different stand. I mean, having done physical booths and physical stands, First off, it's a lot more efficient. I don't have to travel. I don't have to go there. And I would assume, I mean, because one of the things that we would want to do, like BIT has students from over 190 countries, but doing an event where we can bring in people from 190 countries to Miami would be challenging. But this could be a perfect solution. Everybody could come to Miami.
Yeah, or no, you could say, hey, why Miami? Maybe we want to do it in another place. Let me
How
stop sharing
so?
this and share another tab so that you can actually see. Maybe you want to take people to, hey, Venice, right?
Venice, BIT Venice. Let's see what BIT.
Right.
Wow. And is BIT
This
there?
is the No, this is VIT is not in this one right now. We are capable of doing skin changes, but it takes a couple of minutes, and we don't have the time now.
I
But I
mean, that's a
just
lot
wanted to
better
show
than
you what.
actually having to travel the entire company and relocate and open up a corporation in Venice. It's like very, very different. But this is all
Yeah,
happening in the metaverse, and that's possible
yeah,
now.
exactly. And you could do other skins. Let me show you some other. Let me see. Wait, stop sharing here and share another tab so you could see maybe let's go to Paris, and here is Paris, right? And the Paris venue. So so basically you have different skins that you can dress up your venue and decide that, hey, you want to hold your event in a
You got
virtual
the Eiffel
city.
Tower and everything.
And all of these 3D elements also can serve, and we are now creating different games around the 3D images, so that you can, okay, what's this? Notre Dame or whatever. You could, and you can do trivials, and you can do treasure hunts,
So
and
you're
put some
gamifying the whole.
gamification into the
That
to the
I
whole
get. It's
thing.
a heck of a
Yes.
lot more exciting than actually doing a Zoom meeting. Not to knock Zoom, because Zoom's like served me a lot,
It's
but
a
this is a
great
lot
tool.
more. It's a lot more entertaining to be able to do this. This is good.
And basically, once you go into the skin, the building is basically the same as you saw before, and that's where I think the big utility that we are offering users, it comes to bear, which is basically, it's a smart building, so you can expand it or shrink it as much as you need. If you have a huge NFT collections and you need 10 pavilions to deploy, or 10 galleries to deploy your NFT collection, you can create and you can add those 10 galleries next to the other. Or if you are an event organizer and you need to have a large event, then you can add as many booths and as many stands and as you need. Or if you're just doing something very specific, then you can do it on the auditorium and bring your people to the auditorium, and then just run your whatever event you're doing right there. And you can, it can be a company event, it can be, an association, any type of event that is being held today can be actually done on this space.
That's awesome, Rafael. So my question would be for the audience, and actually, how can people learn more about Evveland? What's going on with Evveland? You mentioned that actually you're in the process of rolling out. Is it a token sale? Tell me a little bit more about the opportunities that people, if they want to be part of Evveland.
We're working on different parts of the Web3, as you mentioned. Obviously, you've just seen the metaverse part. We are doing the NFT deployment, so we're minting 10,500 of these venues. Usually today, in the market, what you do is you rent a space like this. If you want to run a virtual event, you go ahead and rent them. And the price of renting a similar space can go from anywhere, the very inexpensive ones like 5,000 up to 9,000 or $10,000 per day of your event. We're going to sell an event venue, which is going to be yours. You're going to be able to do whatever you want in perpetuity for one ETH, one ETH,
When
basically. So, which today is about $3,000. And you can own that. And actually, you can resell it, or you can even stake it and earn some income on it, some passive income from your venue. Or you could rent it to third parties, people in your network, or you give it to us and we'll rent it for you. We'll let you buy skins to dress it up. So that's another collection. So you can, we're deploying initially about 30 different skins. You saw the one from Paris, you saw Miami, you saw Venice. We're going to do the moon. We're going to do, a snow ski resort, beach, and different scenarios that fit whatever type of event or scenario you want to create. And we want to allow developers and designers to create their own skins and to resell it to our network, right? Also converting them into NFTs.
So let me ask you a question, because
yeah.
I'm actually sorry because my mind is rolling around and I'm thinking. So, for example, let's assume that BIT, we actually acquire a convention center. Yes. So the BIT convention center, like for example, let's assume big thing would be like BIT is on tour, and then we're bringing events across all of Europe, for instance, and then we would just reskin the convention center depending on we're going on our tour. So meet us this time, and we're in Berlin, or we're in London, or we're in New York. We're in
precisely.
And anyone that actually buys one of these convention centers can, if they acquire additional skins, reskin and you could even do it in the moon if you wanted to. Interesting.
Exactly. Or you could say, hey, I want to generate my own skin. If you want it to be unique for yourself, you keep it to yourself. Or if you want to resell it to the network and to the community, you also make additional money by reselling it.
That's very interesting model.
Trying to involve the creator community in the development of things. And of course, as you said, we're in the beginning of all of this. So basically, we're starting, and this is our almost our MVP in regards to a product. The product is going to evolve a lot as we go forward, and we want the community to be a part of that evolution. And so, we welcome any and all input on how to make it better.
How can people actually find out more about Evveland? If you is there a website? What's your social media? How can people learn more?
Let me just, they can go to eveland.com.
That's Eve with two V's.
I'll show you this website.
Okay, perfect.
Now.
Yeah, I want to make sure that people get it right.
Yeah. Here it is. This is our website, eveland.com. And here you have on the top, the different venues, what are the features, the team that is behind it. I have a great team backing me up, and that is, I think, one of the most important things in it. There's a complete white paper and a pitch deck, and then there's some blog information here. So here are some of the skins and the venues that we have created. We now have more than, as I said, we already have 20, and by the time that we come out, which is going to be in about 30 to 40 days, we will have more than 30 skins. And if anybody wants to, get more information here, they just leave us their email here, their name, and we will get back to you on more data. And this is part of the team that, as you can see, it's a great team. We have great advisors as well, people with a lot of knowledge, a lot of gray hair. The team, as you can see, they're young guys, most of them, and ladies, but except for me and my partner. But in general, we have a young and very dynamic team, and are looking forward to everybody who wants to join us, whether it's as an NFT owner or as a creator in our community.
Got it. And that's eveland.com, correct?
Yeah, EVVELAND.com. And what Evveland means, that people they're asking me, obviously, Eve is one V, but it's event venue land, right? So
got it.
Our event venues, that's where we came up with the name. And it's, it's stuck. It was available as a .com. So basically we went with it, and we love it. It's, we think it means a lot. And
when you put it in the context of what you do, it's a perfect name. You're an event venue platform, and that's exactly what it is.
Exactly.
Absolutely beautiful. Rafael, thank you very much for the opportunity to learn more about Evveland. I can't wait to see what's happening. In fact, BIT, I want to see what we can do within the platform and see how we can actually bring more of the students from all around the world to experience Evveland.
Let's work on your first major event, and bring your students and show them, and let them be contributors to the whole network and the whole environment. So we welcome your students as part of the community and as part of the creator community, and hopefully they can make lots of things that we haven't even thought about with our metaverse.
Absolutely. Thank you so very much, Rafael, for the opportunity to speak with you. Thank you for coming on Changing the World One Blockchain at a Time. And we wish you and Evveland the absolute much success possible. Thank you.
Thank you, George.
I hope you enjoyed this video and that you learned something in the process. I bring you brand new videos every single week, so make sure to subscribe to this channel. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I would love to hear from you. Until next time, I'm George Levy. We're changing the world one blockchain at a time. See you next time.